Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And Wesley Matthews continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
I mean, it's always difficult when you have to go without your full complement of players. I mean, guys that you're expecting to be in your rotation, but that's why you have reserves. They get an opportunity here now to step up in some of these situations.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Wembanyama down low. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Capella. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, here they come. Here's Sohan. Banked in off the glass.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Johnson with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here is Young. 23 points his last outing. Back to Bay. Young with no one around. Here's Capella. San Antonio with the rebound. Poke loose. Pass to Wembanyama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Now, here's Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his second basket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside for Murray. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. 9 points last game.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here's Young. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Pass to Bay. Young taking his time here. Here's Murray. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Here's Johnson. Johnson, double team. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, big time height advantage there, and he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Young outside, inside, Bay. Pass to Capella. Back to Bay. Where it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's San Antonio up by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Wembanyama, a screen. Over to the wing. Shoots. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Young for three. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Here's Wembanyama. He had 15 points last outing. Going inside. Good on the shot. Wembanyama's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Spurs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say, that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young outside. There's the drive. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Bay.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
To the middle. Here's Bassett. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Kicks it out to Jones. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Jones. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Bay with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Mills. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Back to Vassell. That three off the mark. The Hawks trailed by 6. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:15 left in the second quarter. San Antonio leading by 6. Outside, Jones. Pass to Branham. To the paint. Here's Vassell. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside for Murray. A three-pointer, no good. And then Johnson with the jam.
Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Bufkin. And here's Bay. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 8 points.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Jones. Back to Wembanyama. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Bay. Shoots. Here's Bufkin. He takes it in. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Spurs leading by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Graham. And he gets it to go. Graham's got the first bucket of the third here for the Spurs.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Bufkin. Still scoreless. Outside for Murray. And the 3 ball is good.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Here's Sohan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Hawks trailed by 9. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's Branham. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Vassell. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Down low, here's Hunter, and the layup falls. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Johnson. A 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trailed by 10. There's Bay. Takes it off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And this is fun to see. Johnson getting to his spots on the floor and just going to work.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And another basket for San Antonio.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Capella. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 14. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Murray. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Pass to Sohan. Here he goes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Young. In the corner, Murray with it. Offline with his three. The open shot by Johnson. Nails the 16-footer. Johnson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The pull-up is a tough shot to master, but Johnson makes it look easy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 16. We'll be back shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now Young. Young is double. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Atlanta.
He has no problem going in there with the big threes because Murray is focused on that possession.
Wembanyama with it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Spins. Young outside. Pass to Capella. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Capella goes in. And the dunk by Capella.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Hawks trail by 16. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. They double team Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Young outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Johnson. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Shoots from 8. And that one goes long. The Hawks trail by 15. For 3, Murray. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Puts one up from 19. And he connects with the jumper. 16 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
And they double up Murray. From deep, Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Hawks making a switch here. once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. Inside. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. A 3 from Wembanyama. Sohan. And they hit it back. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama outside. Missed it, even after all those chances. To the paint. Here's Benny. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Johnson, good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
.30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Down low, Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Capella. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were